Hello and welcome to a Times special presentation for Thirukkural with the Times, where we explore real-world lessons from the classic Tamil text Thirukkural with motivational speaker, author and diversity champion Bharathi Baskar as she explores the masterpiece. How far would you go to secure your child's future? We explore a story unfolding in the United States, where Indian parents-to-be are rushing to maternity clinics for early caesarean sections to beat the February 2025 deadline set by President Trump that ends birthright citizenship. But what were Thiruvalluvar's thoughts on parenthood? Let's find out.
Indian wives who are pregnant in US are hurrying to maternity clinics with their husbands, seeking consultations with gynecologists about preterm births. Why must the natural rhythm of pregnancy be interrupted with early C-sections? The answer lies in US President Donald Trump's executive order ending birthright citizenship effective February 20, 2025. I arrived in California on the day Trump was sworn in. The immigrant communities, a tapestry of hopes and dreams, were soon gripped by anxiety as the president signed an executive order altering the very essence of their aspirations. According to this order, children born in US before February 19 would remain American citizens. However, those born after this date would lose the automatic privilege of citizenship by birth. Legal experts argue that the executive order is unconstitutional and lawsuits challenging its validity are already underway. Amid the legal tussle, the most vulnerable remain the unborn children caught in the crossfire of politics and parental aspirations. For thousands of Indians working in US on temporary H-1B or L-1 visas, this announcement struck a deeply personal chord. Many of them are enduring the long wait for green cards, a process that can take 15 years or even more. For these families, the birth of a child on American soil had always represented a gateway to stability and security. Some doctors here shared stories of frantic calls from expectant mothers, some of whom are only 7 months into their pregnancies. Studies reveal that from as early as 24 weeks, a fetus can sense maternal stress, a silent dialogue that begins long before birth. Preterm babies may face challenges like underdeveloped organs, low birth weight, and associated complications. Yet, some parents choose this precarious path to secure the coveted status of US citizenship for their child. Is this an act of love or desperation? An expectant mother I spoke to justified her choice with conviction. "We are not even green card holders," she explained. "My first child was born here and is a citizen. If I don't opt for an early C-section, my children might face completely different national identities. I am doing this for the sake of parity between them." Her words left me silent, grappling with the weight of her predicament. In the Thirukkural, Valluvar speaks about the joy of a mother. Her happiness may surpass even the ecstasy of childbirth if her child's intellect is acknowledged by scholars. Eendra Pozhudhin Peridhuvakkum Thanmaganai, Chandron Enakaetta Thaai. She, the mother, feels happier, much more than when he was born, when scholars acknowledge his intellect. This couplet was ahead of its time, when the role of women was seen as a support and extension of progenies. Valluvar portrays a mother who celebrates the intellect of her child and the acknowledgement of the same by scholars. She is actually celebrating the profound sense of purpose and fulfillment that extends beyond the act of giving birth. time and situations have placed some parents to find greater happiness in the label of American citizen than in the health, intellect, or well-being of their child. What Thiruvalluvar envisioned as the highest joy of motherhood, the acknowledgement of a child's intellect, has in some cases been replaced by the pursuit of a passport. The dilemma reminds me of a story from Mahabharata. Kadru and Vinata, daughters of Daksha Prajapati, were married to Rishi Kashyapa, a sage endowed with mystical powers. Each sister asked for a boon. Kadru desired 1,000 serpent sons, while Vinata wished for 2 supremely powerful sons. Kadru's eggs hatched in due time, but Vinata's eggs remained dormant for years and years. Impatient, she cracked one of the eggs prematurely, giving birth to Aruna, who was born with underdeveloped limbs. Aruna reproached his mother. A mother's most distinguished virtue is patience. You have failed in this essential quality. He cursed Vinata to become a slave to her own sister. But he also advised her remission to be given by his sibling who is yet to be born. In time, Garuda was born, a divine bird who liberated his mother from servitude. Timeless tales resonate in different ways with our lives. A mother's most distinguished virtue is her patience and penance. Today, these virtues are being tested in unprecedented ways as parents wrestle with the tension between securing a future for the child and honoring the natural course of life. As I reflect on this complex reality, I only wish safe deliveries for all babies, for immigration laws that align with the dreams of parents, and for a world where the joy of parenthood is measured not by geopolitical or economic considerations, but only by the health and happiness of every child.